Hi everyone. My name's Courtney. I'm the development coordinator at Access. Thanks for joining our live today. We'll be doing these every Friday at noon, and different staff members will be hopping on to talk about different topics. Today, I want to take some time to talk about a few women who are using their voice and their platform to bring attention to sexual violence. Music is something that has the power to unite us and to bring people together. It's fun, it's powerful, and it's healing. And a lot of us have some time right now to fill, and for me, diving into music is always something that's fun. These women talking so publicly about sexual violence and their experiences gives me courage and confidence to do the same in my small circles of family and friends and in my community. The first person that I want to talk about today is Lady Gaga. Among many things, Lady Gaga is a singer, songwriter, actress, and activist, but she's also a survivor. Lady Gaga is known for being unapologetically herself, standing up for LGBTQ and women's rights, and breaking the stigma around mental health. Among those things, she's always been open with the public about her experiences with sexual violence. In 2019, Lady Gaga won an Oscar for the song Shallow, and in an interview with Oprah afterwards, she said, quote, "But you know what, Oprah? I kept going. And that kid out there or that adult out there who's been through so much, I want them to know that they can keep going and they can survive and they can win their Oscar. I would also beckon to anyone to try when they feel ready to ask for help. And I would beckon to others that if you see someone suffering, to approach them and say, hey, I see you. I see that you're suffering and I'm here. Tell me your story." End quote. This quote really resonated with me because it's so important to give people the chance to tell their story and to make sure that we're creating safe spaces where people are able to do so. And that's exactly what Access is all about. A few of my favorite Lady Gaga songs are Million Reasons and Always Remember Us This Way. The second person that I want to talk about today is Halsey. If I was going to use one word to describe Halsey, it would be poetic. Not only do the lyrics of her songs tell vivid, enticing stories, but every time she speaks publicly, she brings attention to pressing issues in a way that makes you pay attention. In 2018, she recited a poem at the New York City Women's March that said, quote, "Because we are not free until all of us are free. So love your neighbors, please treat her kindly. Ask her story, then shut up and listen. Black, Asian, poor, wealthy, trans, cis, Muslim, Christian. And then yell at the top of your lungs. Be a voice for all those who have prisoner tongues. For the people who had to grow up way too young. There is work to be done and there are songs to be sung." End quote. This is just a snippet of her entire poem, and every time I listen to it, I get chills because the message is so powerful. I'll go ahead and link it in the comments below, but just a warning, the whole poem is a little bit graphic. A few of my favorite Halsey songs are Nightmare, 929, and Still Learning. The last person that I want to talk about today is Taylor Swift. The American Music Awards recently recognized Taylor as Artist of the Decade. She's someone young kids all around the world grew up listening to. In 2018, while performing at a sold-out concert, Taylor took a moment to reflect on a time she found herself in a courtroom. She said, quote, "I was there for a sexual assault case. This day a year ago was the day that the jury sided in my favor and said that they believed me. I guess I just think about all the people that weren't believed and the people that haven't been believed and the people who are afraid to speak up because they think that they won't be believed. And I just want to say to anyone that I'm sorry. I don't know what turn my life would have taken if people hadn't believed me when I said that something happened." End quote. I love that Taylor recognizes the differing experiences of survivors and what can happen when you choose to come forward. She brings attention to the importance of believing someone when they trust you with their story. A few of my favorite Taylor Swift songs are Clean, The Man, and Me. There's so many people joining together every day to end sexual violence in their communities, and I wish I had the time to talk about all of them. But that's why I encourage you to find those champions in your life, support them, and help spread those messages. If you know of anyone, go ahead and comment in the section below. And as always, Access services are free and confidential. We'll be back next Friday, so make sure to tune in. We'll be talking about how to connect with survivors who have been distancing themselves, especially during COVID-19. Thanks for tuning in today. Have a good one.